Okay, I'm live. Now I just gotta wait for people to arrive. If you're watching this in the future through my VOD, through a VOD, just fast forward to like 5, 6 minute mark. You'll see when the game starts moving or whatever. If you're watching this live, welcome. Okay. All right. Sorry for all the dead air. Just sending a link to a lot of discords I know for people to come join in. Okie dokie. Come on. Gotta get the camera to go up. There we go. Uh, oh, whatever. That's not a bad angle. It auto corrects itself just in case I move around. All right. I'm gonna start soon. I know a buddy of mine said that he was gonna be a couple minutes late. I know a lot of people may not watch this live, but you guys like to watch the VOD, so that's good. Yeah, we'll give it an extra minute. Alrighty. Well, someone will jump on. Let's save. Oh, I didn't. Oh well, I can always save state it. That's fine.
Is he still alive?
He was when Olga brought him in. I've checked everything, including the genome data, but there's nothing on this guy. NSA, CIA, FBI. He doesn't exist in any database. He's a non-existent operative from a non-existent organization.
I suspected as much. However, I know this man. Wake him up. It's been a while, hasn't it? Jack the Ripper?
You know this fellow?
You remember me, don't you? You've grown. High concentration of cerebral implants. Have they altered your memory, too?
Ooh, it's almost like the torture sequence in the first game. Well, technically the third game in the franchise.
This is my son. I taught him everything. Jack,
Well, Vietnam flashback.
I never thought I'd see you again.
You know me?
You don't remember. Your name, your skills. Everything you know, you learned from me. The 80s. The Civil War. You were one of the best among the child soldiers that fought in that conflict. When you were barely 10 years old, you became the platoon leader of the Small Boy Unit. At the time, your outstanding kill record earned you several nicknames, including White Devil and Jack the Ripper. Jack, I was your godfather. I named you. When the war ended, you disappeared from the relief center. I wondered what happened to you. I should have known they would recruit you.
Goddamn Patriots.
It's an interesting coincidence.
If he's a lackey for the Patriots, I doubt he knows anything of interest.
What should we do with him?
We'll use him like you suggested.
What about Dead Cell?
Ignore them.
The urge too fat.
Happening again?
Could it be that he's here too?
In another hour, we demonstrate the power of Arsenal gear.
Attack with standard weapons, of course.
Yes, proceed as planned.
At last report, all is well with GW.
How about the troops?
The men are being refitted with Arsenal gear equipment as ordered. You're the spitting image of Big Boss.
Is that so? Perhaps I should be grateful to this kid for that.
Okay. Just me and you,
This
Ocelot.
situation, I find it very nostalgic.
Oh, me too.
Where am I?
Why, inside Arsenal gear, of course. Actually, we're also inside the memory of Shadow Moses.
Oh,
I'll take this back. You don't
I
need
don't
this
think
anymore,
Olga's
do you?
supposed to be there. Well, I mean, widescreen hack.
A foul wind is blowing. We shall speak again.
She was just waiting for her turn to come in, but she was clipping through the door.
Stay as you are.
Okay,
We're being monitored by a camera.
alrighty. Yeah, I
What
know.
are you up to?
I know that already.
I'm switching over to
I'm
nanocommunication.
the one that set the camera up.
Mr. X? Ninja?
This game is so meta.
Correct. It's me.
I thought you were the leader of the Russian troops.
No, that was just a smokescreen.
A smokescreen?
I was sent to provide you support.
Support? Who sent you? The Colonel?
No, the Patriots.
What?
I deceived my troops, betrayed them.
Oh,
But why?
My child is being held hostage by the Patriots. It all started 2 years ago when I lost my father during the tanker incident. My men and I had nowhere to go.
we saw
So we
that.
joined forces with an illegal Russian organization.
The Russian Mafia?
Something like
And we know
that,
who's responsible.
Actually, I learned much later that it was a subordinate organization of the Patriots. I was expecting at the time. When I gave birth to my child, it turned out I was in a hospital run by the Patriots. In the morning, my child was gone. My baby is being kept somewhere in this country.
Have you ever met your child?
No. Once a month, they send me a photo of my child via network. I've never even held the child in my own arms.
Dad.
I see. Given your situation, nobody can blame you for what you did.
That's your opinion.
What about
Well,
Snake?
I think it's a damn
I
good
thought
one.
you were enemies.
He wasn't responsible for my father's death. Actually, we owe him our lives. 2 years ago, they were responsible for getting us out of the sinking tanker alive.
Again, this was planned
So you
gameplay
were
to run
partners
away.
Since the incident?
No, I
From
only
the
found out
flood.
the truth shortly before this.
Huh?
When
But I never made
confronted
it
him
into the
here.
final product.
You fought with Snake? When?
Well, it was around the time you were holding hands with that girl.
Snake.
Snake. He's so much cooler than me.
So you joined hands with him to pay back a debt.
No, mutual gain.
Mutual gain.
My job was to assist you. If Solidus gets away with Arsenal, your mission is a failure. The Patriots would judge that as failure on my part and terminate my child. Putting it simply, my child's life depends on your success.
Damn.
So you did it all for your child.
No,
But
we
why
gotta
do the
succeed.
Patriots want to help me? Are they hoping I'll take Solidus out?
No, you're just like me. We're just pawns.
Pawns for what purpose?
The S3 plan.
Huh?
You'll figure it out sooner or later, but I wonder if you'll handle the truth.
What do you mean?
Listen, we haven't got time for this. Solidus will commence his attack any minute. He's got to be stopped.
What about the virus?
No results so far. I think the Patriots have tampered with the program.
Will it work?
I don't know.
Get me out of this thing.
Not yet. I'll release your restraints after I leave this room.
Where's my gear?
Snake's got everything. I couldn't bring it here.
And where do I find Snake?
The passageway ahead leads to a hangar. He'll be waiting there. I gave him a card key for the hangar.
Does Snake plan to destroy Arsenal gear?
No, even for Snake, it's impossible to completely destroy this thing. The only option is to stop Solidus and his men.
What are you going to do?
Stay concealed. That's my role. I still can't afford to be discovered.
That's a lot of Metal Gear Rays.
Olga, you can't keep this up. They're bound to find you.
Listen, I'll free you in a little while. Brace yourself.
Ow. Okay. This blur effect is It's annoying. Alright, any minute now.
Jack, are you all right?
Oh, yeah.
Jack, is it true? What Solidus said?
Yes.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Drafting small children, sending them to war? It's not allowed under international conventions.
Of course
ICC
not.
rules don't mean a lot in war. Someone told me that there are over 300,000 children in combat right now.
Probably
I
even
was
more
just
now.
one of them.
So you remember. I thought your memory had been
Hey,
manipulated by them.
for our first customer.
It was,
Welcome, welcome,
But I
Vesku.
have nightmares every day. Pieces of the past.
How you doing?
Can't put together.
Why didn't you tell me?
You couldn't begin to understand.
You wouldn't know that until you try me.
I didn't want you to get hurt. There was never a real reason for me to fight, except that someone put a gun in my hand. And that someone was him.
It wasn't your fault.
If I survived the day's fight, I was praised, fed, and had a bed to sleep in. I think I was only 6 when I held my first AK. But I'm not even sure of that.
Jack.
I'm not like Snake. I never questioned why we fought. There was no purpose, no way out. They give you a gun, you ask how many to kill. If you didn't, you were the one they shot instead.
It's okay. No one is blaming
Pretty
you.
intense.
We were shown Hollywood action films every day. The kind with macho guys and big guns. They call it image training.
Ugh.
They built us from the ground up into killing machines. We were fed once a day. I can still taste the gunpowder they mixed into the food.
Oof.
Gunpowder? In the food?
The gunpowder had toluene in it, giving it hallucinogenic properties. It kept us drugged, controllable.
Oh my god!
When the Civil War ended, those of us who survived were taken in by NGOs.
Oh, yeah.
They gave me a
A
new
lot of
life in the
cutscenes.
States. I can't complain.
At least it's
But
interesting
nothing's
stuff.
changed. The only people who have no problem with my past have secrets and agendas of their own. Terrible nightmares. Every night. I can never forget.
Jack.
I'm afraid of the night. That's why I don't sleep next to you.
You should have told me.
Told you what? That I'm a killer? And always have been?
No, no.
What I hate more than anything else in the world is my own past. I didn't want you or anyone to know about it. Now I know why I was chosen for this mission.
It does.
No one can take him on, take him down, except me. I've been kept alive this long for this. I knew as soon as I saw Solidus.
Jack, I love you the way you are now. You have to believe me. I didn't know anything about you, I admit that. Where you were born, how you grew up. But I know that now. And I know that what I feel for you can only get better. And I'll share in your past if that's the price.
It doesn't work that way. No one can share the burden of what I've done. It's not one of those warm and fuzzy things couples share.
I accept the good and the bad, Jack. That's what you do for someone you love.
I don't want to share my past with anyone. I just want to forget about it.
Damn.
Jack, I haven't told you, about what I've done.
The last 2 years with you, it's been more than I've ever hoped for.
Jack.
But I can't go any farther. I know you want to get married, but I can't. I can't risk starting a family. There's no way to erase my childhood.
It's all right, Jack. Please, don't say any more.
Okay. I forgot to do that. Yep. I'm naked. Yep, he's covering his junk, which is good because like that I don't have to, you know, censor it for YouTube. I mean, it is a damn shame too, because you don't know what type of weapon he's packing in there. Alright, first of all, let me save state it, so like that, we don't have to go through all that mumbo jumbo again. Yeah, that was a lot of dialogue at the start of the video. That was 14 minutes of cutscene before I even got to start moving my character around. Alright, 14 minutes. The thing about this franchise, the longer it goes, the more cutscenes heavy it gets, until it gets to MGS5. MGS5 is more gameplay than cutscene, which is good because the gameplay in MGS5 is superb. It's probably the best in the series. Yeah. Which is for the best, I guess. The world couldn't handle PS2 rendered nutsacks back in 2001.
Raiden, do you copy? You must continue your mission.
I've lost all my gear. I need to locate Snake.
He was never factored into the simulation.
I'm pretty sure it's in the alpha
I
versions.
can't do much naked, especially in this temperature.
That's true. You won't be able to attack or enter the hanging mode either.
Welcome,
I think
SWAT
Snake
6.
has my gear.
Raiden, take out Solidus and his men. You must recover Arsenal intact.
Colonel, are you under orders from the Patriots?
Your role, that is, mission, is to infiltrate the structure and disarm the terrorists.
My role? Why do you keep saying that?
Why not? This is a type of role-playing game. The point is that you play out your part, and I expect you to turn in a perfect performance.
Colonel, I just remembered something.
What?
Yep, you
That
sure
I've
did.
never met you in person. Not once.
Complete your mission according to the simulation.
Colonel, who are you?
No more questions. We have Rosemary.
What do you mean by that?
Over and out.
Okay, things are starting to get really weird. We got kidnapped, and I don't have any clothes. Yeah. Oh.
Is there somebody there?
No, goddamn, you're blind. That was completely by accident. I was trying to crouch. Ooh. Alright. Alright, I gotta go up those stairs. Are you gonna come over here? Okay, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Yep.
Who's there?
God damn it.
Send additional personnel.
Please forget that I'm here. Please be dumb AI. No, they're pretty fucking smart. Oh god. Yeah.
What the hell happened? Raiden! Raiden!
No. I'm pretty sure that's pretty uncomfortable. You know, this floor must be really cold. Alright. Woo. Oh, you just watched the thing? You should watch the my Let's Play on the thing. It's the sequel for the movie. God damn it. Oh god, these guys are like ninjas. Whoop. Whoop. I'm a ninja too, you know. Let me get this ration. Whoop. Whoop. Alright, let me equip this. Whoop. Hey, ha, hoop, hoop, ha. Oh, I can't be in the middle.
Turn
It is
the
getting.
console off right now.
What did you say?
It is getting a
Mission is
remaster.
failure. Cut the power right now.
What's wrong with you?
Don't worry, it's a game. It's a game just like usual.
You'll ruin your eyes playing so close to the TV.
What are you talking about?
Damn.
Right. Something.
That's why I wear
happened last
glasses.
Thursday when I was driving home.
I wanted to
had a
see
couple
every
of miles
pixel.
to go. I looked up and saw a glowing orange object
Every
in the sky
polygon.
to the east. It was moving very irregularly. Suddenly, there was intense light all around me. And when I came to, I was home. What do you think happened to me?
Huh?
Fine. Forget it.
That's a very famous alien abduction story.
Infiltrate the enemy fortress. Outer heaven. Destroy the final weapon. Metal Gear.
Not gonna die here. Yeah.
No. No! Jack, please answer me! Jack!
Okay, the first time was a fluke. The AI just had a hiccup, so, you know, I gotta actually sneak around. Alright, let's see what do you want, John Colonel. Oh, we saw this, okay. Okay, I can do that to that guy. This guy's a little bit tricky because... yeah, the music in this game is pretty good. The music in all Metal Gear games is good. Yeah, he doesn't even have a butthole rendered, which is good. The last thing we need to see is his butthole. Yeah, he's kind of like a Ken doll. Alright, what is it?
Honestly, though, you have played the game for a long time. Don't you have anything else to do with your time?
I only been playing for 27 minutes. Actually, about 17 of that. Yeah, Undertale reference back in 2001.
What was that just?
Oh my god, the guy upstairs fucking saw me. Wow. Sometimes this game, man.
Even my patience has its limits. I just can't leave this thing up to you any longer. I'll do the fighting. You can just go home.
Yep. It's a shame that, you know, not even in the PC version, which you can get away with more, you know, adult stuff in PC versions of games than you can in the console versions, because, of course, you have the console manufacturers basically having to say, oh, you know, do we want wieners in our game? Whereas on PC, it's like, sure, why not? We'll take all the wiener. We have this, it's exclusive to our platform. Yep.
Actually, there is something I have been meaning to tell you, but I just couldn't. I think you should know, though. On Saturday morning last week, I saw a guy leaving Rosemary's room. How should I put it? It was like they were intimate. I'm sorry. Sorry to bring this up during the mission, but...
No. Well, thanks for telling me. Okay. Shit. All right. No. Jolly Jake? We already know who Jolly Jake is. He revealed himself.
Variety level 13. Rescue.
Oh, and thanks for telling me about the
Return
Ghost
of
Babble
Genoa.
thing. Vesku. Yeah, we should probably. I don't know if you guys will be interested in seeing that the VR missions from MGS1. They're just like a whole bunch of like little mission scenarios. Okay, we got the cardboard box. Probably stream that just for fun. All right. I forgot where to go. Oh, what is it? If he repeats the same thing, I'm gonna... Okay, hopefully he doesn't have to come across the bridge. Please don't come across the bridge. Just go back up. Thank you. Alright, where to now? Maybe auto... I remember I probably have to go all the way to the end. Yep. Yeah, I didn't know. When all of this was happening, my 12-year-old mind was like, what the fuck? I didn't understand. I gotta see how I do this.
President Baker should be somewhere to the south of where you blasted through the wall. Hurry and save him before the terrorists discover his code.
Yep, it's a reference to MGS1. President Troy Baker. Okay.
Oh,
It's just a box, dude. Don't check it.
What's going on? I hit him. I need some
Oh,
backup.
god damn it, I fell down. Okay. They know where I'm at. I mean, there's nowhere to fucking hide, bro. I forgot how tough this game can be towards the end. Well, I'm just gonna die. Okay. That's true. It was the cheeks clapping. That's what got me. Jesus Christ, man. Alright. I'm just gonna go up the stairs this way. No. I refuse. All right. Can I still grab guys in this state? I don't think I can. It would have got a rated AO if I would have been able to rub my cock in another man's back. Like I said, they had to tone it down for that rated M.
You have played the game for...
Okay, yes, I know. I'm a loser. Oh, god damn it.
I hit him. I need some backup here.
I can't hang off the thingy because I'm naked. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, I'm just gonna let them kill me because once they discover you, there's like nowhere to go. Yeah, just kick me while I'm down.
No. No! Jack, please answer me! Jack!
Jesus Christ, I'm gonna hear that. What are you gonna do after MGS2? I don't know. might go probably try to finish GoldenEye, maybe finish Vesku because, you know, Spectre's been wanting me to finish that game. Even though I think the game is kind of mid, but he likes it, so. And he's bought me a lot of games in Steam, and he's been a good friend, so I might as well, you know, just oblige him and play a game that, you know, he likes. Okay, I think I know how to do this. Finish Vesku, yeah. I mean, finish MGS2 is what I clearly meant. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to sneak past here, so my brain is like not working as intended right now. Okay, I'm gonna have to go up that bridge. Gotcha, where the dude is going through. Okay. It probably would have been easier if I went to the other side, but I see a way I can hide. Oh, thank God that guy didn't see me. That was very risky of me to do.
Even my patience has its limit.
Yeah, I can go home. Yeah, sure. Go ahead, beat the game for me, so like that I can just talk to these guys while the game is playing in the background. Yeah, and they're gonna be repeating the same shit. That's why I'm not answering them, because they only recorded so many lines. Alright, as long as I'm not in their walking path, they shouldn't fucking, like, notice the box. At least that's how the AI works. Yeah, as long as they don't, like, you know, if I'm not 2 inches away from them. Yeah, I know, it was a troll.
Honestly, though.
Yeah, see, you're playing the game for a long time. It's just, like I said, you know, I guess that PS2 disc was running out of space, so they didn't record that much dialogue in the sequence. Okay, so we're finally where we need to be. But there's one obstacle that we still have to, it's this guy over here. Okay, let's look at his pattern. Okay, I already know what to do. I'm gonna hide behind that thing, and when he's looking like this, then I'm just gonna basically run away. Alright, it's the only way you can crouch walk in the old MGS games is being in the box. Well, that is the bonus dialogue. Well, he turned off the console? That's funny. It's just a box. They're looking for a man, not a box. Alright, cool. We finally made it. Ascending colon. Yep. Alright, let's see if there's any dialogue here.
Actually, there is something I have been meaning to tell you.
This
but
is
I
about
just
Rose.
couldn't. I think you should know, though. On Saturday morning.
Yeah, we heard this already. Okay. Alright, there's a ration out the way at the end. There's another ration I missed out on, but whatever. And I did miss out on some medicine, but it's fine. Oh, that's pretty cool that they added a mod to MGS3. What is it?
Variety level.
Yeah, and yeah. We heard this already. What the hell is that? It's a woman. You never seen a. I mean, I know we're gamers and shit, dude, but you know, you must have seen a woman in your life. Sorry, man, it was a good setup. Oh yeah, naming Japanese train stations. It's fucking random. I forgot what to do in this part.
President Baker should be somewhere to the south.
Yeah. Baker for president, everybody. Make sure you vote this November.
Jack, it's me.
Hi, Rose.
Jack, I owe you an apology.
Okay, something
If
different.
it's about that conversation just now, I'm the one who's sorry.
No, it's something else.
What is it?
That day at Federal Hall 2 years ago, it wasn't a coincidence. I was ordered to keep an eye on
That's
you.
what we were waiting for her to give me this call.
Yes, by the Patriots.
You're a spy?
Damn it,
I
Rose.
suppose. Yes. It's an ugly word. Are you still there?
No,
Was sleeping
hangs
with
up.
me a part of the job?
Turns
I
off
fell in
console.
love with you.
Feels betrayed.
How could anyone?
I can't excuse what I did. I've reported every detail of your personal life to them these 2 years. What you did, said, everything.
Must have been fun.
But some things I didn't tell anyone. Like what I felt for you.
So that's why you were involved in this mission. I should have known. Why else would they toss an analyst into the mix at the last minute?
Yep.
I'm sorry. I know what I did was wrong.
No matter where I go, I get used.
I reinvented myself to suit your tastes. Hairstyle, clothes, the way I moved, things I talked about. You say you love the color of my hair, my eyes. They're not even real.
You must have gone over my
Just an
psych
AI
profile
waifu.
with a fine-tooth comb.
It was my job.
Great performance. Had me completely fooled.
Yep.
What I
It's
really
when you find out your
wanted
waifu is a
was
man.
for you to see the real me. It hurt to play out this artificial romance. It was worse to lie to myself than to you. The more love you gave me, the more it hurt. Because I knew the person you loved was just a character.
So it was artificial on my end too. It was just a game, not the real thing.
Oh, Jack.
I feel better knowing that.
What?
I was in love, or thought I was, with someone who didn't exist. I was trying to be someone I wasn't by loving what wasn't real. I don't know who you really are.
Yep.
The person I knew isn't real. She's not the woman I'm talking to right now. In a sense, the deception was my own, not theirs.
Jack, I thought I was acting because that was my job. But I did fall in love with you. That wasn't an act.
You expect me to believe
You
that?
know what would be crazy?
It's okay.
She wipes off all
You
the
had your
makeup,
reasons, right?
and it's actually Kojima, a
I
PS2 rendered
understand.
Kojima
But I
underneath
have
it.
nothing left to...
Jack!
It's
What?
like, damn,
I'm
that'll get super meta.
carrying. I'm pregnant, Jack.
Rose! What's going on?
Uh-oh. It's like, brother.
Snake!
Been waiting long?
Yeah, you kept me waiting, huh? Damn, he's so fucking cool. Damn, I'm gonna
Where's
catch a
my
cold.
gear? Right over there. That's more like it. Everything you had when you were captured is still there. Sorry about earlier. I had to use you as bait to gain access to Arsenal. It worked.
Why didn't you tell me
What?
about Olga?
You never asked.
That's true, we never
Not
did.
happy about that? Get over it.
Damn,
Any effects
cry
of the
about it.
virus yet?
Still waiting on
In a
that.
nutshell.
So, it was rigged by the Patriots?
Looks like it. From what I can tell, Arsenal is headed for Manhattan. I don't know what Solidus is planning, but we'll have to deal with it one way or another. There's also a troop of production model Rays ahead.
How many units?
25, according to Olga.
25?
Damn.
Yeah. Can't say I've faced that many Metal Gears before, but I think we can deal.
No way we can.
I don't know,
Can,
dude.
Because we have no other choice.
It's a lot of Metal Gear.
I've stocked up on Stinger missiles. Oh yeah, Olga left this for you.
Ooh, yep, there we go.
Why?
Yeah.
Olga asked me to give it to you. Besides, I'm not a big fan of blades. Move the right analog stick up and down to make a vertical slice, and left and right to slice parallel to the ground. Move the stick in a circle to do a rotating cut. Push it forward to lunge and strike. You can guard with your blade if you have the L1 button pressed down. You should be able to deflect a bullet or two.
By the way, before I try out the katana, the reason why in the beginning of this video, if you guys are watching the VOD, because Vesku wasn't even a part of this, but and also I made a reference to it. The reason why I said that, oh, you know, Snake is so cool and stuff, is because I forgot where I read this. I don't remember if it was an interview or something or an article, but I remember that in this part particularly, when we're gonna basically obviously infiltrate the base with Solid Snake, and one of the things is that the reason why we're playing as Raiden, from what I remember, is that Kojima wanted to basically reinforce of how cool, you know, Snake is as a character and as a, you know, as a spy / soldier and stuff. So, you know, obviously we as the player, we're going to be fumbling a lot, but, you know, Solid Snake is going to be obviously, you know, being awesome because he's so fucking cool and we're the dimwit. I remember reading that somewhere. I don't know how true that is, but if you guys are curious, guys can probably dig that up. But yeah, there you go. Some Metal Gear Solid 2 trivia. All right. All right, then we guard like this. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah, it was like the biggest kept secret in gaming. You know, it's very hard to do that nowadays because we have the internet and things get leaked all the fucking time. But back in 2001, like, all the promotional material, everything they showed, and everything was the tanker level. I think there might have been some promotional material where they had Solid Snake, you know, running around in Big Shell, but other than that, like, yeah, you know, everything was basically, you know, everybody thought you were gonna play as Snake. So when the game, you know, took control and you played as Raiden, you know, playing this back in 2001, everybody was like, what the fuck is this?
Come on, time to go.
Exactly, I thought we were gonna play as Snake.
If you run out of ammo, you can have mine.
You got enough?
Who's this
Absolutely.
blondie?
Infinite ammo.
That's a reference
Wait
to
up, Snake.
the first game.
What?
The infinite ammo. If you beat the game, I think if you get the Otacon
Snake,
ending,
Have you ever
you get the
enjoyed
bandana.
killing someone?
That's a
What are
new
you
game
talking
plus
about?
item.
I'm not sure. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between reality and a game.
Yeah.
Diminished sense of reality, huh?
So if you had
VR
the
training will do that.
No. it
the
was field
bandana
training
on, you
when I
had
was a
infinite
kid.
ammo in the new
I
game
lied,
plus
Snake.
back in the
I
first
have more
game.
field experience than I can remember. It's not VR that's doing this to me.
Raiden.
Yeah,
we don't
exactly.
carry
It's a
guns
reference to
take
that.
people down. We're not here to help some politician either.
You can say that
I like when
because you're a
different
legend,
developers
a
reference
hero.
other games that are
I'm
not part of the
Jack the Ripper.
franchise, just as a
You're the
nod.
reminder.
It's like a
Terrible
respect.
mistake.
It's a, I like your game.
Legends don't mean a whole lot. I was just
So I'm
a
gonna
name
put-
to exploit.
I'm gonna put
just
something
like
in
you.
it.
People
in
will
my game
remember
from
only
your
the
game.
good part, the right part of what you did.
There's no right part in murder. Not ever. And
Yeah,
we're not in this to make a name for ourselves.
it's nice when developers
what
do
are you
that.
and Otacon fighting for?
A
What are you
future.
fighting for?
You can
What
start
am
being
I
part of a
fighting for?
mistake. Starting now.
What am I? What am I supposed to do?
I'll tell you when all of this is over. That's from the first game.
Find
Right.
something to believe in and find it for yourself. And when you do, pass it on to the future.
Believe in what?
That's up
your
to you.
problem.
Yep.
Come on.
You can't tell you what to believe, bro. You gotta come up with that conclusion on yourself.
Snake, Raiden.
What's up?
You all right?
Yeah, so are all the hostages.
That's good news.
How's
Nice.
everything on your end?
All
Side.
right for now, but there is something.
What?
The Colonel's last transmission was strange.
Strange? How?
Just strange. No idea.
Interference?
I don't know.
Where is this colonel?
I don't know. I've never met the man, actually.
I'll dig around.
Thanks. I owe you one.
If there's anything else, call me on the codec. I might be able to help. The frequency is 141.12.
Same frequency as the first game. Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay. Thank God, at least we have guns now. Even though the shooting in this game is not the best. You know, this is not Call of Duty. Get in there. Okay, this guy wants me to commit suicide. Do I have any stun grenades? Yep.
Now, go!
Alright, I guess I'm gonna use this blade. Oh, thanks, Snake. He got the guys from the balcony for me. Oh, God. See, like I said, I'm the player and I'm fucking up. Do I have any rations? Yeah, okay. I do, thank God. There's a guy in the balcony that keeps owning the shit out of Snake. Okay, he jumped down, thank God. But I was gonna switch over to my weapon and get him. Back in 2001, this was the coolest fucking shit, being a 12-year-old, and you're like, holy shit, man, me and Snake are fucking kicking ass. Yeah, I think so. Either that or they basically got shot. Get him, Snake. Nice. Shot him right in the balls. Classy. It is cool even now, but you know, back in 2001, like the cool factor. You gotta remember, man, like, you know, the PS2 came out, you know, it was an evolution of graphics, so everybody played MGS1. And the next thing you know, a year later, or just a few months after the PS2 came out, you know, this masterpiece sprang out, and it was like, what the fuck? Like, this is cinema.
Raiden, about this colonel of yours. I found out where he is.
In an MGS3, who?
Inside
MGS3.
What?
No, that's
I've
the
checked
game.
out all the possibilities, but I keep coming back to Arsenal. It isn't a relay point, it's the origin of the signal. And the encryption protocol
It
it
is
uses is
such a
exactly
great game.
the same as that of Arsenal's AI, the so-called GW.
What the hell does this mean?
I think it means you've been talking to an AI.
That's impossible.
Yeah.
The colonel probably isn't GW.
We're like
per
20
se.
years too early for that
GW
shit.
was most likely stimulating cortical activity in the dormant part of your
It's
brain
2001
through
after
signal
all.
manipulation of your
Actually,
own
I think in the game it's like
nanomachines.
2009.
The kernel is in part your own creation, cobbled together from expectations and experience.
That's crazy.
But it's probably the truth. The virus may be starting to affect GW, which would explain the colonel's
So
behavior.
we've been talking to an AI the whole time.
An illusion? Everything I've done so far?
Yep.
Snake, what's happening around
The
here?
colonel was an
I don't
AI
know.
program the whole
What I
time.
do know is that you're standing right here in front of me. Not an illusion. Flesh and blood.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's your call. You can drop this if you want.
No, I can't do that. Let's go.
Yeah. Let's do this. We probably got maybe 2 hours of gameplay. So it's probably gonna be like a 3-hour stream.
Raiden, they've got Rose.
What?
Huh?
Rose is being held in the holds.
It's a trap.
Rose!
No, she's not real.
Get a grip.
But Snake.
It's a trap. Since the Colonel doesn't exist, there's no way he can take Rose hostage.
Yeah, you're right.
I am right.
Okay. Does
That's true.
Rose exist?
Don't be weird. She's your...
What if I've never really met her?
What?
Huh?
If the Colonel is something that I partly dreamt up, then everything I remember about her could be...
Don't jump to conclusions.
You're subscribed to her
OnlyFans,
OnlyFans, aren't
Say
you?
the Colonel never existed.
Raiden.
Is this what Olga was talking about?
Okay, I know what part this is, and this part. Let's say this part is it's quite the part of all time when it comes to video games. I don't know, man. This part well, let me see. I haven't played this part in over 20 years, but I know what this is. Well, not this part, but there's gonna be another part that's gonna come up. Alright, well that's accurate, because all I have is a pistol. Damn, well I don't have any, I got a block. Man, Snake's got that aimbot going right now.
Use this.
Oops, sorry, Snake. Fish and mailed. Yep. I remember the first time I saw this, I was like, what the fuck's going on, bro? It's just the game trolling me right now. It's Kojima basically laughing as he's developing this, or telling his developer over the shoulder, he's like, what if we basically call it Fish and Mailed? Wouldn't that be fucking funny? And they all had a good laugh. I'm glad that Snake is dropping all these ration packs, because unlike him, I'm taking a fuck ton of damage. But then again, this dude, you know, I'm over here like I'm the first time player struggling the controls, and Snake is a fucking dude that has like 3,000 hours in fucking gameplay, and then he writes a fucking not recommended review on fucking Steam. This game is trash, fucking 3.5k hours of gameplay. Yep, he's that pro fucking player that plays that one game, and that's all he plays. He's the Counter-Strike player.
Wait, Solid Snake, the root of all my sorrows.
What?
Oh,
2 years ago, you killed my father. That was
It's
the
fortune.
beginning of hell for us. Everyone I love has been taken from me one by one, and no matter how hard I try, I can't follow them. An endless nightmare. The only thing we live for is to see it end. Our wait is almost
Princess Peach? Okay.
You can't be serious
I
about
haven't played
firing
Death
me.
Stranding.
Since no one can
I
kill
do
me,
own it, I just haven't
may
played
as
it.
well kill everyone I can.
There's a lot of games I haven't played that I do own.
Starting with you, Solid Snake.
Damn! Looks like I'm today's pick. You go on ahead.
I'm sure he said Princess Peach to basically to avoid copyright. Because Mario can be anyone. I mean, my neighbor can be Mario. Alright, off-screen boss fight. Because we're not gonna see this.
What are you gonna do? Bullets can't get near her.
I'll think of something. There's
Yeah.
no such thing as a witch.
You think you can kill me?
You know, he's not Super Mario, it's just Mario. You know, if it was Super Mario,
But let's
that'd be
get
a
one thing
different.
clear. I didn't kill your father.
Just like, you know, anyone can be Fly, but, you know, if they call themselves Super Fly, then I gotta take a report.
Lies.
Raiden, get out of here.
Damn, that ass. Oh, this is the part that I was talking about. This part was such a pain in the ass when I was a kid. So let me see if it's harder 20 years. You know, 20 years of
I've been watching how you fight.
Of motor skill development, you know, gameplay experience.
It looks like you've remembered the way you used to kill in the old days.
I'm 33 now. I was like 12 or 11 when I first played this game.
Proud achievements.
Back on my PS2. All right, I'll let the game basically talk. There's a lot of stuff.
It came as a complete surprise when Ocelot discovered the S3 data from GW. Not a bad idea, though.
Hey, Don Second, how you doing?
To fight fire, creating the perfect assassin to retire.
I don't think I've seen you here before.
Solid Snake's brother. S3 stands for Solid Snake Simulation.
But welcome to the
It's
channel.
a development program to artificially reproduce Solid Snake, the perfect warrior. The result is a Foxhound Commando. When Foxhound no longer exists, a simulated Solid Snake shaped by VR regimen.
Oh, nice.
Sound like someone you know, Jack?
Well, welcome to the channel. I played a lot of games you might be interested in.
One of the Patriots' puppets.
Probably some you're nostalgic for.
I've made use of you.
I like playing old
and
games.
their plan too.
A lot of games people don't
Solid
remember.
Snake's sudden appearance, your arrival. It was obvious the Patriots were among my ranks. I had
But yeah,
to
this
smoke
part's
out the agent
coming
before
up as
the
a pain in the
mission entered
ass.
The final phase. You came in handy as bait. Jack, those days during the Civil War were as real as they come. Every day was absolute, split between life and death. You ran from it, and now you've been led back to war by something less than real.
Alright, I am gonna save state it after all this dialogue, so if I do fuck up, you know, for pacing reasons.
No more games, Jack. At least you know.
Nice, I'll give you a sub.
You're alive now.
So like that, I can check out your content.
I've given you a worthy opponent, at least. But now, you should die as the little Jackie boy I once knew.
Yeah. Metal Gear? They always act like they never heard of it before. I'm like, huh? Metal Gear? It's like, yes, dude. Alright. Like I said, for pacing purposes, I'm gonna save state it because like that I don't have to go through all that fucking mumbo jumbo. Because I mean, as much as I like Metal Gear, sometimes the cutscenes, they get way too ridiculous. This is what happens when you let Kojima cook too hard. That's why MGS4 is like 80% movie and 20% game. Nice. Okay, I mean, some games are notorious back in the day where when you get to a checkpoint, okay, I need my stinger if I remember correctly. Oh, god damn it. It's been so long since I played this. Okay. Just keep moving. Can you guys like stop? Please, let me kill you. I mean, now that I think about it, it's not hard, it's just tedious, you know. It's very easy to dodge their attacks. Just keep moving. But as a kid, I remember I struggled with this so much, man. It was to the point that like you just rage quit. Whoa. Oh my god, dude, just stop. I want to fast forward this part. There's like there's certain games you go back to and you remember the good parts of the game, but then you also remember parts like this, and this is when you roll your eyes when you're starting to think about, do I really want to go back and replay this game? Because then you remember shit like this, and you're like, that wasn't fun. I mean, this and Splinter Cell were like the freaking stealth games back in the day. I mean, you also had Tenchu back in the PS1, but I only had a demo of that back when they used to give demos out. Back in you guys remember being kids and getting Pizza Hut, those little fucking demo discs from Pizza Hut and stuff like that? That was the shit. Yeah, I guess it's better. At least you know there's explosions and stuff, because the EE part sucks. Alright, finally we got one ray. Oh yeah, I forget that they actually do jump on the fucking platform. I forgot about that shit. Oh my god. Fun. Riveting gameplay, everybody. Fucking fun. So having so much fun. Alright. I'm just randomly shooting missiles. Alright, one down. Yeah, like I said, I forgot the strategy, bro. I haven't played this in years. Oh, he's still alive? But thank you, I appreciate the tip. Oh shit. I wish they would just chillax with all the fucking missiles, you know? Alright, hopefully he's dead now. Man, so this part wouldn't be so bad if they weren't shooting 20 missiles in your face every 2 seconds. Oh, come on. Nice, hit him with that combo wombo. Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that. Ray Rose, huh? It's just a coincidence. I don't think Kojima's that smart to be that fucking meta. I mean, he's meta enough, but too meta? That's like playing God, bro. And at that point, as a human, as a human race, we have to ask ourselves, is Kojima even human? Oh. Okay. Oh god damn it, really? He had it iframe. I forgot how long this shit lasted for. Alright, I need to get that ratchet. Oh, come on, emulator, don't fail me now. There's too much going on that is struggling right now. All right. Alright, let's kneecap it. I dodged this. I have to beat 6 of them. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. I lost count of how many I've defeated. Oh, Jesus. I need another ration, please. You know what? I'm gonna save state it here because if I die, I don't want to fucking redo this. Like I said, it's all through pacing, man. You know, I only got so much time in the day. I don't wanna, you know, be here trying to stream a 2-hour sequence for 5 hours because skill issue. See, that's the reason why sometimes I choose to emulate games. Is because, yeah, sure, to have, like, you know, remasters and stuff. Oh my god, I'm probably gonna die right here. But, you know, it just makes it easier for streams. Please, I need a ration. Have mercy. Kojima-san. Oh fuck, dude, I have like no health. I have to get good, huh? Alright, your turn. No! Alright, this was save stage for 4. Alright. Alright, come on. Who's gonna be the next one? You? Sorry if I'm not talking. Yeah, that's true. Oh, come on, dude. Come on. Oh fuck, I dodged. Alright. Gonna save state it again. I'm cheating, but whatever. It's all through the pacing. We gotta get this going along. See, that's why your boy save states. The power of hindsight, baby. Oh, come on, dude. Was that number 6 already? Alright, saving the state. Saving the state. Oh shit. Yeah, but I don't think you bleed past 1 HP. Okay, I gotta dodge missiles now. Oh, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Damn it. I hate that laser. I even hated it back in MGS1. Whenever Rex used to do that laser, I hated that shit. Alright, gotta dodge missiles. Oh, thank God. Okay, cool. Finally. That part sucks. Yeah, but yeah, I'll check out Dawn the 2nd. Fuck you.
So you decided to show yourself.
Oh, but don't do this. They'll know.
I'll hold them off. Give you time to get away.
What about you? This is suicide!
Your nanomachines, they're transmitting your vital signs to the Patriots. If you die, my child dies. You understand?
The child.
I see. So that's why you sold your troops out to me. So many dead, and they all died trusting you! Weren't they your comrades?
No, not just comrades. Family. I know I'm going to help, but at least my child.
I applaud your attitude. If you have a death wish, I'll be happy to accommodate you. See you in hell!
Yeah, freaking P90.
Live! You have to!
Damn. That's a pretty brutal way to fucking die.
Oh, God.
Just fucking breaks her neck. Or did he shoot? Oh no, he shot her. Okay, I thought he broke her neck. Okay. Oh.
Enjoy the show, Jack. Let's pick up where we left off. What's going on?
The virus.
What's wrong with it?
AI, GW, it's out of control.
What?
Yeah, I think everybody was thinking the same shit. Because remember how many times they had you fight Rex? It was like 3 different times, wasn't it? Or 2? Yeah, it was 2 different times. You had to fight him by destroying the fucking reticle thing so it can open up the cockpit and then you shoot Liquid with the rockets.
What happened?
Maybe some kind of virus.
The Patriots?
I don't know.
Ocelot, what have you been up to?
It's too late. Arsenal's system control is going haywire. It's on an emergency ascent course.
Uh-oh. Oh, this final boss fight's gonna suck because I don't have any health items. And I'm at 1 HP and bleeding. Fucking Kojima Octopus over here. It's funny that this guy was the president of the United States in this universe. Like, can you imagine like Donald Trump or like somebody like Biden like doing shit like this?
You still have some use.
Probably Trump. I don't think Biden will be doing shit like this. Not saying like the whole villain thing, but I'm just saying it's the fact that, you know, just putting on a power suit and just walking around being octopus and shit.
Bring him in.
I only got 1 HP, bro. There you go. That was my 1 HP. Rest in peace, me. Gotta restart the slate. Save? Yeah, sure. That's what it was. That was my 1 HP keeping me alive until it didn't. You're pretty dead. 10 fucking hours? This game is too long.
Are you awake yet, Jack? GW, the Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I underestimated you.
Now we got games that are like fucking hundreds of hours long.
I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
I guess I gotta, yeah, hit triangle. Oh, wait. Why? Oh my god, I'm dying. I'm dying. Yo, what the hell's going on? Is my fucking triangle not working?
Right. Are you all right? Answer me. Raiden!
Yeah, my fucking triangle wasn't working for some reason. Or my Y button.
Yet, Jack? GW, the Arsenal AI.
You can barely fit 1 Skyrim into this game? Yeah. Not even a Skyrim.
I underestimated you.
The first 10 hours of Skyrim is just going to Whiterun.
I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
Oh my god, I'm tapping as fast as I can. Seriously?
What do you hope to hear? You know he doesn't know anything.
It's not him I want the answers from.
I was tapping as fast as I fucking could. When he did that in the torture scene, it was working fine.
That's not your business.
Oh my god, they're probably gonna start me to fight
So
with 1
happens I have
HP
some
too.
business of my own to
Or
attend
0
to.
HP, whatever.
Planning to hijack Arsenal?
Huh?
You were going to screw me over, weren't you?
Who talked? Ocelot?
Not exactly. I was the one who used Ocelot to suggest the idea to you in the first place.
What?
I was planning to give you Arsenal to begin with.
Why the uncharacteristic
Yeah, probably.
generosity?
That'll probably happen.
I'm no philanthropist. Arsenal is far from impregnable. It needs other Metal Gears as guards, a huge payload of warheads, and full air, sea, and land support to function efficiently. Against a large attack force without support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic coffin. Seizing Arsenal gear was never the real objective.
What was your objective then?
A list of names of the Patriots.
Damn, he wanted to know
They were
everybody's
planning to
names.
extend their control to digital information flow with GW and Arsenal. That means the information they want to filter out is contained in GW, including that list of the highest 12 members of the Patriots Wiseman's Committee.
And
I hope you
once
guys
knew
are
who they
comfortable
were,
because
you
there's
would
gonna be
cross out their
cutscenes for a
names
bit.
one by one, while we, with our useless arsenal, drew their fire.
Very good.
You were using us all along.
Were you any different?
But your plans hit a snag with GW destroyed, hasn't it?
Yeah, pretty much a setback. Pretty huge
No,
setback.
there is another way.
Really? But we have our own plans to carry out. We'll take the arsenal since you don't care for it anyway. The
It's a
purified
big Metal
hydrogen
Gear.
bomb is ready to go.
A nuclear strike.
I think it's the
won't
biggest
stop
Metal
them.
Gear in the entire franchise.
It will damage their power source. The mindless masses that they control. First things first.
Of course. That was what you wanted. I won't stop you. Good luck.
Thanks, but I have quite enough of that. What exactly do you find so funny?
Charades usually are humorous. I wouldn't have minded watching some more of it, but we're running a little short on time.
What are you talking about?
Everything you've done here has been scripted. A little exercise set up by us.
Exercise?
The S3 plan was conceived as a means to produce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you. But the VR training the boy was put through is not the meat of the project.
I can go for some meat right now. Probably make myself a
You
burger
think
after
this
the
little
stream.
terrorist incident is your own doing, Solidus? This is the S3 training kernel. An orchestrated recreation of Shadow Moses.
What?
Ames and the President's deaths. The ninja.
The
The computer
ninja.
virus that mimics Foxdie. Did you really think they were all a coincidence?
I thought they were just reusing assets because they couldn't think of anything more
Ames'
being more
own
creative.
machines were used to shut down his pacemaker.
You mean it was all done on purpose?
I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well. As for the president, although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of Foxdie.
Damn, it's almost like someone
It was
developed
also
this game.
designed to eliminate
Shit.
every scrap of information regarding the Patriots from GW. Your plan was invalidated even before execution, Solidus. Fat Man was a different story. He's one of our own people. A sort of examiner we hired to test the boy's progress before letting him tackle the exercise proper. We had to arrange for Stillman's presence to coax the maniac into agreeing. If the boy had allowed the big shell to be destroyed, this exercise would have ended there. The project has no room for failures.
What do you mean?
Given the right situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped into Snake. Even rookies can fight like men of experience. An instant creation of genius. And this training kernel would provide more than enough data to formulate such a program.
See, that's what I was talking about, where in the preview footage,
nothing but pawns placed
you know,
to
they
create
had
the
Snake
perfect
in Big Shell. That's where they made you think, oh, you're playing as Snake.
You and the boy were selected because your relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big Boss. Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses. You're the most impressive collection of freaks outside of Foxhound. We've gone to a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy. That story about purified hydrogen bombs is just the tip of the iceberg. The project was already underway when I sunk that tanker, along with your old man 2 years ago. Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots. We provoked and encouraged your hatred. And you opted for vengeance, just as we planned.
All orchestrated?
Except for the appearance of the real Solid Snake. I wonder now who sent for you.
All our misfortune was just a part of their project?
Ooh. He actually shot her.
How could...
You're no Lady Luck. You have nothing that we didn't give you.
What?
Huh? A bullet? In my torso?
Do you know why no bullet could hit you? It wasn't magic, or some new age mumbo-jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology that the Patriots developed. Your Dead Cell comrades loved your father and husband. We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused. You've been our puppet all along, just like Olga.
No!
You were hamming it up as the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you. Pure self-indulgence, absorbed in your own misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
I could have died whenever I wanted to.
Thought I got her in the heart.
It missed.
Now I remember. Your heart's on the right. Waste of metal, my dear, but your luck's run out. This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural. Only cutting-edge technology.
Bastard.
I wonder how something like that would work. I guess nanomachine. I guess so, yeah. Repelling all the metal coming towards it. That's why you gotta make bullets out of plastic. Big old plastic bullets. Very thick, hard plastic too.
Now that I have enough data, all I have to do is retrieve Arsenal and clean up the refuse from the exercise.
Just try.
He got very lucky that the bullets hit his handcuffs and not anywhere else.
How's this then? Damn.
Yep, he does.
Fortune!
He does have the evil
You
mustache.
idiots. Get the hell away from there.
I told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward. It's all the payload Ray has. Die!
Everybody down.
Yeah, like that's gonna save me. I mean, those explosions should have still affected them.
Impossible.
She is Lady Luck.
My name is Helena Dolph Jackson, the daughter of a proud and noble soldier. I can see my family again.
Well, R.I.P. Fortune.
Damn! Try this instead. No! No! No, not now!
Brothers! Liquid!
Liquid.
I've been waiting for this.
It can't be.
I don't know why the emulator always makes him black whenever he turns into liquid.
I've been inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken.
You were inside Ocelot?
Yes, a sleeper in the arm of a Patriot spy.
It was you 2 years ago?
Exactly. I was controlling him.
Yeah, he's partially in it.
Snake, it was I that leaked information about Arsenal to your partner and got you out here.
What?
No, it's not a problem.
You're
I
the
just find
only
it
one that
funny
can
that,
free
you know,
me. After
that the
all-
emulator messes up and makes him black. Blacks a lot. Revolver blacks a lot.
I'm off to bury the Patriots for good.
You know where they are? How?
Why do you think I chose Ocelot as my host?
Yeah,
Before
I just
go,
find
I
it
have a
funny.
family
I'm not
matter
being
to settle
triggered or
with both
anything.
of you. There's room for only one snake and one big boss.
Yeah. I know that doesn't happen in the original game, but for some reason it happens in the emulator. No, I know you were joking, but...
Time to say goodbye!
I'm just saying, I don't know why it happens. Maybe they did it on purpose.
Damn.
Like surfing, it's a good way to go.
Liquid! Stop this thing! Hey, Snake! You coming?
See, right now, right there, he was normal. He was normal colors. He was the white Russian that he is. Damn, what a Chad. He just swims after a fucking mech. In the middle of the fucking ocean. He's like, I just gotta go swim after it, bro. Dude, you're gonna drown. What are you gonna do? Hold on to it while it drags you across the ocean? I'm very interested to see how this fight's gonna play out because I have 0 HP because the torture sequence bugged out and for some reason it wasn't reading my triangle inputs. Damn, fucking like I said, I think Arsenal Gear has to be the biggest Metal Gear in the franchise. And we just crashed into New York. The Big Apple, NYC, home of the Yankees.
Federal Hall.
Now, there was a whole 10-hour sequence that they had to cut out because of 9/11.
What are you laughing at?
Do you know what day it is today?
The 7th of September.
30th?
Nope. Yeah, it's the day that Rose kept referencing.
That's right. George Washington took office as the first president of the United States of America 200 years ago today.
But it's not the reason why she was
But it
referencing
happened
it.
right here. We were going to declare another independence, the dawn of a new nation here. The end of the Patriots' secret rule, liberation of this country. This was where it was supposed to begin. This is where freedom could have been born.
But it wasn't. It was born in Philadelphia.
All you want is power at any cost.
Jack, it's not power I want. What I wanted to take back from the Patriots are things like freedom, civil rights, opportunities. The founding principles of this country. Everything that's about to be wiped out by their digital censorship.
Damn, that's pretty real.
Listen to me. We're all born with an expiration date. No one lasts forever. Life is nothing but a grace period for turning the best of our genetic material into the next generation.
Yep, just all it is just about having sex and making kids.
The data of life is transferred from parent to child. That's how it works. But we have no heirs, no legacy.
It is.
We brothers are called...
This ending is fucking wild. But it was wild back in 2001.
Our father, with the ability to reproduce conveniently engineered out. What is our legacy if we cannot pass the torch? Proof of our existence, a mark of some sort. When the torch is passed on from parent to child, It extends beyond DNA. Information is imparted as well. All I want is to be remembered by other people, by history. The Patriots are trying to protect their power, their own interests, by controlling the digital flow of information. I want my memory, my existence to remain. Unlike an intron of history,
he does
I will
look
be
exactly
remembered
like
as an
Big
exon.
Boss. He has a
That
splitting
will be my
image.
legacy, my mark in history. But the Patriots would deny us even that. I will triumph
Of course,
over the
he's a
Patriots
clone, but
and liberate us all. And we will become the Sons of Liberty!
oh, he said title drop, end the game right here. Don't bother with the fucking boss fight, just end it. He said the title.
Raiden,
Just
are
end
you
it right there.
receiving? We're still here.
Oh,
How's that possible? The AI was destroyed.
yep,
Only
he did.
GW.
Who are
The Sons of Library.
To begin with, we're not what you'd call human. Over the past 200 years, a kind of consciousness formed layer by layer in the crucible of the White House. It's not unlike the way life started in the oceans 4 billion years ago. The White House was our primordial soup, a base of evolution. We are formless. We are the very discipline and morality that Americans invoke so often. How can anyone hope to eliminate us? As long as this nation exists, so will we.
Cut the crap! If you're immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
Very real today.
Don't be silly.
Don't you know that our plans have your interests, not ours, in mind?
What?
Jack, listen carefully, like a good boy.
The mapping of the human genome was completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race lay open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But there are things not covered by genetic information.
What do you mean?
Human memories, ideas, culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be passed on? Should that information be left at the mercy of nature?
We've always kept records of our lives, through words, pictures, symbols, from tablets to books.
But not all the information was inherited by later generations. A small percentage of the whole was selected and processed, then passed on. Not unlike genes, really.
That's
Victor's
what
right.
is,
History.
Jack.
But in the current digitized world,
Losers get erased.
trivial information is accumulating every second, preserved in all its triteness, never fading, always accessible.
Rumors about petty issues, misinterpretations, slander.
All this junk data, preserved in an unfiltered state, growing at an alarming rate.
It will only slow down social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
Right. You seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
You're being silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context?
The digital society furthers human flaws and selectively rewards development of convenient half-truths. Just look at the strange juxtapositions of morality around you.
Billions spent on new weapons in order to humanely murder other humans.
Rights of criminals are given more respect than the privacy of their victims.
Although there are people suffering in poverty, huge donations are made to protect endangered species. Everyone grows up being told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
But beat out the competition.
You're special. Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
But it's obvious from the start that only a few can succeed.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and
it's still relevant to this day. It's crazy. Probably even more relevant today than it was back in 2001.
They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
The different cardinal truths neither clash nor mesh.
This dude was telling, you know, he was already envisioning the
Not
future.
even natural selection can take place here. The world is being engulfed in truth.
And this is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
We're trying to stop that from happening.
It's our responsibility as rulers. Just as in genetics, unnecessary information and memory must be filtered out.
I think he just saw the writing on the wall
of the species.
And you think you're qualified
That's what
to
I think
decide
happened.
what's necessary and not?
Absolutely. Who else could wade through the sea of garbage you people produce, retrieve valuable truths, and even interpret their meaning for later generations?
That's what it means to create context.
I'll decide for myself what to believe and what to pass on.
But is that even your own idea?
Or something Snake told you.
That's the proof of your incompetence right there. You lack the qualifications to exercise free will.
That's not true. I have the right.
Does something like a self exist inside of you?
That which you call self serves as nothing more than a mask to cover your own being.
In this era of ready-made truths, self is just something used to preserve those positive emotions that you occasionally feel.
Another possibility is that self is a concept you conveniently borrowed under the logic that would endow you with some
There's a
sense
type of shit you watch on
That's
YouTube
crap.
at 3 a.m.
Would you prefer that someone else tell you? All right then. Explain it to him.
Jack, you're simply the best, and you got there all by yourself.
Oh, what happened? Do you feel lost? Why not try a bit of soul searching?
Don't think you'll find anything, though.
Ironic that although self is something that you yourself fashioned, every time something goes wrong, you turn around and place the blame on something else.
It's not my fault. It's not your fault.
In denial.
Exactly.
You simply resort to looking for
And it's like a fucking 3-hour video.
Truth in order to make yourself feel better.
Leaving behind in an instant the so-called truth you once embraced.
Should someone like that be able to decide what is truth?
Should someone like you even have the right to decide?
You've done nothing but abuse your freedom.
You don't deserve to be free.
We're not the ones smothering the world. You are.
The individual is supposed to be
Yep.
weak, but far from powerless.
I mean, I think they're
A
doing that
single
to
person
everybody's
has the
existence
potential
right
to
now,
ruin the
not
world.
just
The
Raidens.
age of digitized communication has given even more power.
Because I think this relates to everybody right now.
Too much power for an immature species.
Building a legacy involves figuring out what is wanted and what needs to be done for that goal. All this you used to struggle with. Now, we think for you.
We are your guardians, after all.
You want to control human thought? Human behavior?
Of course. Anything can be quantified nowadays. That's what this exercise was designed to prove.
You fell in love with me just as you were meant to, after all. Isn't that right, Jack?
Yep.
Ocelot.
You ever
was
seen The
not told
Matrix?
the whole
We're still
truth,
asleep.
to say the least.
We haven't been woken
We
up yet.
rule an entire nation. Of what interest would a single soldier, no matter how able, be to us?
The S3 plan does not stand for solid snake simulation. What it does stand for is selection for societal sanity. The S3 is a system for controlling human will and consciousness.
Yeah, can I play the game now? That's what I was thinking when I was 12 years
A
old.
soldier trained in the image of Solid Snake.
Because this went completely way over my head
It
when
is
I
a
was that
method,
age.
a protocol that created a circumstance that
I was like, I
made
just want to play
what you
video
are.
games. What's this all this bullshit that they're
So
fucking
you see,
saying?
we're the S3, not you.
Fish and mailed. We'll get them next time, boys.
What you experienced was the final test of its effectiveness.
That's crazy.
You heard what President Johnson said.
The Arsenal's GW system is the key to their supremacy.
The objective of this exercise
When
was
you
to
mock me, you
establish
don't
such a
have to
method.
basically use your skull face, bro. You can just mock me using your regular face.
We used Shadow Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
Yeah, man, Skyrim. Wait, let me wake up in a wagon.
We chose that backdrop because of its extreme circumstances. It was an optimal test for S3's crisis management capacity. If the model could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready for any contingency. And now, we have our proof.
Bro, MGS4 drove me off the fucking wall. I was a fucking teenager transitioning into a young adult.
Your selection.
Because I was getting out of high school, and that game drove me fucking insane with the amount of cutscenes.
You over them? It was because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past. All the others remember what they were and pay for it daily.
But you turn your back on everything you don't like.
Yeah, I mean, MGS4 is a phenomenal game. It's just that you're going to be watching most of it.
Like, and for yourself alone.
Yes, Rose can attest to that.
You refused to see me for what I was.
They can't wait for the PC release.
I lied to you,
because getting that shit to emulate on PS3 is a pain in the ass.
To be a gentleman. You never made a conscious attempt to reach out to me. The only time you did was when I gave you no choice but to do so.
I was just trying not to.
What? Trying not to hurt me? Dear, the one you were trying not to hurt was yourself. Avoiding the truth under the guise of kindness.
The gameplay is phenomenal
in
MGS4.
It occurred to you to do nothing but look out for yourself.
I mean, it's better than MGS5, but it's pretty good.
For my sake, that feeling was nowhere to be seen. In the end, everything was for your sake. I was never part of the picture.
Exactly right. So you see, you're a perfect representative of the masses we need to protect. This is why we chose you. You accepted the fiction we've provided, obeyed our orders, and did everything you were told to. The exercise is a resounding success.
Didn't I tell you that GW was still incomplete? But not anymore, thanks to you.
Your persona.
Damn, they brought EE into this.
Triumphs and defeats are nothing but byproducts. The real objective was ensuring that we could generate and manipulate them. It's taken a lot of time and money, but it was well worth it considering the results. I think that's enough.
So we were part of an entire fucking social experiment.
Raiden, take Solidus down.
Think again. I'm through doing what I'm told.
But I'm gonna take him down anyways.
Aren't you forgetting something?
If you die, my child dies.
The termination of vital signals from your nanomachines means the death of Olga's child.
Uh-oh.
Not to mention the death of Rose. She's wired the same way.
Rose, does she actually exist?
Of course I do, Jack. You have to believe me.
Damn!
Belied me.
It will be a fight to the death.
Solidus at least wants you dead.
We will collect the
He was a nice guy, just letting me basically have this full conversation before he kills me.
So, Jack the Ripper, will it be Solidus, the Patriot's creation, or you, Solidus's creation? Our beloved monsters, enjoy yourselves.
I mean, that's a pretty chilling line. I like that, though. Alright, I'm very curious at how this is gonna play out, because I had no help when I was getting choked out.
My clone brothers and I are called monsters, replicates of evil genes. You are one of a kind, but still a monster, shaped by a dark and secret history. We need to decide which monstrosity will have the privilege of
Hopefully they gave me full health.
By the way, Jack, I was the one who killed your parents.
Damn. Damn. It's just like fucking Gray Fox when he, you know,
I claimed you for
told
my own
Snake
and raised you
about
as a
Naomi's
soldier in
parents.
the army of the devil. I am your foster father and your worst enemy.
Why?
Because I needed to know whether we were really someone else's
Damn, it's like the
creation.
ending of Star Wars.
We're repeating history, Jack. Liquid and Solid hunted down Big Boss, trying to sever the tie that bound them to him.
You know,
Unless
Return of
you
the
kill me
Jedi.
and face your past, Jack, you will never escape. You'll
Spoilers.
stay in the endless
Just sorry
loop,
if you guys haven't
your
seen that
own
movie.
double helix.
But, you know, I think it's been a while, and I think it's common knowledge, you know, at this point. But, yeah.
It's time we were both free.
Imagine if that shit just killed me. And that's it, the game ends. And Olga's child dies. That's not fair. Do you have another one of those?
I have other reasons for wanting you dead. The clues to the Patriots inside GW have been erased, but there are other traces. inside you.
What?
Huh?
The information is being carried by the nanomachines in your cerebral cortex and throughout the neural network they formed. Brace yourself.
Alright, I'm gonna save state it here, but I'm gonna put it here just in case the game fucks me over. Oh, okay, I got full health. Alright, cool. These controls are they suck. You know, for the katana. All I'm doing is just, you know, swinging the fucking joystick around, hoping something connects.
Let's go.
You know, let me equip this.
Is that the best you could do?
Come on, dude.
Die.
No! Oh, God. I pushed the wrong button. Yeah, I know. That's probably what the audience is doing right now, too.
Is that the best?
Why is he surprised that I can block? I block and he's like, what? You can put your sword in front of what up in front of me? Whoa.
Take this. Is that the best you can do? Is that the best you can do? Is that the best you can do? What's wrong with you?
Okay, cool. We're kicking his ass now. Is that the best you can do, fuckboy? Alright.
Good work, Jack. This is where it gets interesting.
Okay, he lost the octopus arms.
Right, you have to beat Solidus. This is your last duty.
We're not just pawns in some simulation game.
He's about to hit me.
Yes, you are. You're nothing but mere weapons. No different from fighter jets or tanks.
What the? The old model destroyed 4 years ago was Rex.
The new amphibious model is Ray.
Both of these are the same as the code names used by the U.S. Armed Forces to refer to Japanese warplanes during World War II.
Your code name, Raiden, too, comes from the Japanese Navy's name for one of its interceptors.
Oh, her eyes.
I'm not a weapon.
Oh, really? Do you know the code name the U.S. Armed Forces used for the Japanese fighter Raiden?
It was Jack. Both of you are just weapons.
Damn, Kojima, bro. Right here cooking, bro.
Weapons to be used on the battlefield. Just pawns in a game. Exactly as you said.
And a weapon has no right to think for itself. Now, it's time to fulfill your purpose. Defeat Solidus.
Is that the best you can do?
I wish the controls were better because, I mean, a katana fight for the ending is pretty fucking cool.
Let's go. Over here. Let's go. Over here. Is that the best?
Come on. Oh.
Is that the best you can do?
Oh, I got him. Yeah, we did it. Only took me 2 tries. I only lost because I pushed the wrong button and I let go when I was hanging off the ledge. So he didn't truly beat me. I lost to my own incompetence. Just die, dude. Just fall down, close your eyes, then take a nap. Come on, we're gonna write you off the script. He said skippity toilet, and then he let go. That's what he was mouthing. He's like, skippity toilet. And then Raiden said, skippity toilet. All right, everybody get your popcorn. It ain't over yet. His fucking face. He was like,
No one quite knows who or what they are.
Oh.
The memories you have and the role you were assigned are
I'm solid right now.
hereditary. It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point. There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they call real is actually fiction. What you think you see is only as real as your brain tells you it is.
Then, what am I supposed to believe in?
Damn.
What am I going to
The lady
leave
had some
behind when I'm
cake.
through?
Not that guy though. They ate his cake.
Faith.
No birthday for him.
What we had faith in. What we found important enough to fight for. It's not whether you were right or wrong, but how much faith you were willing to have. That decides the future. The Patriots are a kind of ongoing fiction too, come to think of it. Listen, don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning behind the words, then decide. You can find your own name.
My own
and
name?
Your own future.
My own future?
Decide for myself?
And whatever you choose will be you.
It's always a question.
I don't know if I can.
I know you didn't have much in terms of choices this time. But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice.
You mean start over?
Yeah, a clean slate, a new name, new memories. Choose your own legacy. It's for you to decide. It's up to you.
Thanks, Snake.
By the way, what is that?
Dog tags.
Charlotte Jake. I forgot that's what appears in the fucking thing.
Anyone you know?
Yeah.
No, never heard the name before. I'll pick my own name and my own life. I'll find something worth passing on.
Damn it. I wanted to be, that was such a good name. John and Jake.
They taught me some good things too.
I know. We've inherited freedom from all those who fought for it. We all have the freedom to spread the word. Even me.
Snake, what about Olga's child?
Don't worry. I'll find him. Count on it.
Just stay alive.
As long as you keep yourself alive, he's safe.
Do you know where Liquid went?
I put a transmitter on his ray.
Did he head for the Patriots?
Yeah, but I have a feeling they gave Ocelot a bogus location to begin with.
Probably. Sounds like a Patriot thing to do.
Cheer up. We have a better lead. This contains the list of all the Patriots.
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
What?
This virus is coded to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information about the Patriots' identity. Which means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that information is.
I get it. Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first. And people you need to talk to.
Oh my god, she's real. My wife, who is real, she's actually here. She wasn't just some dude on the internet posing as a girl.
Snake?
He turned into a bird.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Can I ask you something? Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know.
I believe so.
But we're going to find out together, aren't we?
Oh.
I think so. I think, yeah, because it was like green. So, yeah, I think it was Emma's parrot.
See me for what I am, okay?
I know.
Do you remember this place?
Of course. This is where we first met. I remember now.
Yep.
Today is the day I met you.
That's what April 30th was, boys.
That's it.
It's a date she told us to keep remembering.
I think I found something to pass along to the future.
What?
Yeah, she is. She's attractive. It's a good-looking PS2
Are
model.
you talking about the baby?
Yeah. The genes aren't the only thing you pass on. There are too many things that aren't written into our DNA. It's up to us to teach that to our children.
What kind of things?
About the environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow, joy. We'll tell them everything together.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears only.
Yeah, foreshadowing maybe. Let's see. Yeah, it is. This game still looks pretty good. I mean, the character models look pretty good for them being 2001 models. All right.
I stare at the stars and the sky.
Well, that's MGS2. I mean, wait. Wait, can I skip the credits? No. But there is an after credits thing, because you know it's like, you know, the common thing nowadays. I know this was 2001, but nowadays there's always an after credits scene. You know, you go watch a fucking 2.5-hour movie in the theaters, you gotta take a piss just for the movie to tell you, no, there's more. Well, go for it.
On the streets below, and ask every child I know. Do you?
All right, is there a way I can I forgot how to whatever. We'll just let it play. I forgot how to fast forward in the emulator because I can't skip this. I pushed every button and they said no. This is Kojima's favorite song back in 2001, and he said you're gonna listen to it. Tab, maybe. It is Tab. But it just sounds like this. Sounds like the Chickmunk version. I said, man, you know, they should have let you basically skip this. Maybe I don't want to listen to this song. Maybe I don't care about the developers who made this game. The Kanye version? Yeah, that's true. That he'll use that as a sample. He really likes those Chickmunk voices. He collabs a lot with the Chickmunks, man. Actually, it sounds pretty cool when you fast forward, though. Man, that saxophone, bro. Like, who cares about New York, bro? Like, we see this in every single movie. He was playing way too fast. Dude was playing it like a Metallica solo. He is a weird fucking dude because, like, I want to skip it so like that I can, just move on and end the stream. But it's like, nah, here's more New York for you, dude. I went there. This is for my summer vacation. I went there on vacation, and now you guys are gonna see my vacation vlog. I'm gonna add that to the game. Yep, my game, my rules, exactly. I get to put it. You guys are lucky I didn't put the shower scene with me in it. Me trying an American shower for the first time. See, if this was a Let's Play, if I had pre-recorded this would be the type of shit that I will cut out and then just show you the ending and be like, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Catch up with me on some other stuff that I do. If you guys like horror and stuff, go check out Dead Space and my my Resident Evil Let's Plays. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. And that's where I'll end it. Yeah. I mean, cause like when you finish a movie, do you sit, if you know for a fact that there's no after credit scene, do you sit down and watch the credits? No, you turn off the fucking movie and you go do something else. Like, let's be real. Like, who sits down and watches the credits? Like, no one cares. The only person you care about is the only people who care about the credits are the people who have their name in them. Let's be honest. Like, if I worked in a video game, I'll be like, yo, mom, look, there's my name on, there's my fucking name. See, I worked on the environment. I made the bathrooms in the game. They said they needed a bathroom guy, and I'm like, I know bathrooms. Exactly, like nobody watches credits, dude, so you're not gonna do it for a video game either.
Life isn't just about passing on your genes.
Man, who really wants to drive the point home?
More than just DNA.
They repeated this like 7 times.
Music, literature, and movies. What we've seen, heard, felt. Anger, joy, and sorrow. These are the things I will pass on. That's what I live for. We need to pass the torch and let our children.
I said they needed to use all the footage that Kojima had when he went on vacation.
We have all the magic of the digital age to do that with.
He stopped by, saw some birds.
The human race will probably come to an end.
Saw this thing over here.
And new species
saw more
may
birds.
Rule over this planet. Earth may
Squirrel.
not be forever, but we still have the responsibility to leave what traces of life we can. Building the future and keeping the past alive are one and the same thing.
That was Kojima having a great time in the background. He was like, yeah, America, woo! I'm gonna put this in my video game. Yep, that's it. At the end, that was him.
You there? It's me. I've finished going over that disc.
Did you find the Patriots list?
Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
Dr. Disrespect.
What's going on around here?
I don't know.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but...
But what?
They're already dead. All 12 of them.
Damn.
When did it happen?
Well, about 100 years ago.
What the hell?
I'm not gonna lie. When I heard that when I was 12-year-old, I was like, that's crazy. I don't understand any of that. You know, the crazy thing about it is that this game came out in 2001. 12 hours? Yeah. I died 22 times. Got seen 36 times. I killed 83 people, and I healed 39 times, and I saved 9 times. But the crazy thing about this game is that this game came out in 2001, right? The next game, I think Snake Eater, came out in 2004? So that was a prequel. Snake Eater's a prequel. In case you're watching this, you know, in the future in a VOD and you don't know much about this franchise and you're looking forward to the third one. Because I do have people that don't participate in the live streams, but they do watch the VODs. Which I'm grateful for. Thank you. Because I know people's schedules are different. But the crazy thing is that, so yeah, Portable Ops takes place after MGS3. But the crazy thing that I was going to get to is that, you know, they drop you this sequel bait in 2001, and the story doesn't continue here until 2009, 2008. I think it's 2008 when MGS4 drops, because MGS4 is a sequel to MGS2. So yeah, so imagine, you know, you play this in 2001 and you're like, man, I want to know what the fuck happens next. What do you mean the Patriots died 100 years ago? Who the fuck is controlling everything? And then the next game you get in the series is like back in the 1960s, which, don't get me wrong, MGS3 is a fucking banger of a game. But the thing is that, you know, it's 7 fucking years that you had to wait for the story to like advance. And that's the crazy thing. Elephant. I don't even remember what that clear code was for. I don't even remember what the fuck. As a kid, I know for a fact I didn't fucking do it. I don't know what will happen. I guess that's something you can search up to see what happens if you actually enter that code into Konami's website. Maybe you got a picture of Kojima's dong. It's like, thank you for, you know, and he wrote it. And that's long one message saying, thank you for playing my game. And, you know, and it fits all because that's how big of a massive dick he has. It's probably what that's probably what they sent you to. Save, sure. No, it just says thank you for playing my game. You know, and like I said, it's one message. You know, from pelvis all the way to the tip, all down the shaft. I'm curious, does this version have the because you know you have the snake tails and stuff, but that's not what I'm talking about. Yeah, they had the skateboarding mini game. Wait, is that in the HD collection? Because I know that whenever they did the HD collection for like MGS3, they took away all the Ape Escape special missions, which Ape Escape is it's an old PS1 franchise. Skateboarding, there we go. Vesku, you have the Master Collection. Do they have the skateboarding minigame, or did they omit that too? And this is so weird because this is was omitted. Well, this is from a completely different game that was called Konami Skateboarding Evolution or some bullshit. But yeah, this is I think this runs on a completely different engine. So this is from a completely different game. And all they did was just port, you know, just the Big Shell level, or they just added a Big Shell level and then pretty much you know, put Snake and Raiden as characters. Yep. Okay, how do I go forward? Okay, with the joystick. I haven't played a Tony Hawk game in a while. No. There we go. That's it. I haven't played Tony Hawk in a long ass time, so I had to. Oh. But it is pretty much what they were trying to capitalize on was Tony Hawk, because Tony Hawk was a big fucking franchise back in the 2000s. I mean, Don said this game was nostalgic to him, so if he was alive back then yeah, he did. This kind of sucks. It's not fucking Tony Hawk. It's too fucking slow. Your character has way too much weight. Whereas in Tony Hawk, your character weighs nothing. Yeah, it doesn't control good. It doesn't. Like, it's no Tony Hawk. It looks like Tony Hawk, but, you know, Tony Hawk, your character feels like they weigh nothing. And your character can jump like 9 feet in the air. And this one, it feels like freaking Solid Snake weighs like 200 pounds. You have this shit on PS2? Well, good. It's a good game. Alright, guys. Good game, but, you know, we're finally done with it. Yeah. We're finally done with it, so, I know it took me a long time because I had personal stuff to get through, and then, you know, I didn't want to stream, but, I do have a PS2 as well. I actually bought a slim PS2 sometime last year. But my mistake is that I can't hard mod it like I wanted to. I can only soft mod it. I need a freaking, you know, I need a fat PS2 for that. But at that point, I'm just trying to find a fat PS3, you know, the original PS3s, the launch models, the George Foreman grill ones that, you know what I'm talking about if you were around from that time. I'm trying to find those because they're backwards compatible with the PS2. Only the launch models were with the PS2, you know, that were backwards compatible. After that, Sony took away the PS2 functionality because essentially the original PS3s, not only did they have a PS3 fucking chip and motherboard in it, but they also had pretty much a PS2 motherboard in it too, which was insane. But you have a fat one too? Nice. Yeah, I need to find myself one. I found one on eBay for about $180, and it's the cheapest one that I can find, and apparently it works. There's a local game shop that's like maybe 30 minutes away from where I live. The problem is that they have a stack of PS3s, and and when I asked the guy in the counter, I'm like, are any of those PS3s backwards compatible? Like, I was pointing at the George Foreman grill looking ones, and the dude straight up looked at me and he goes, none of these work. And I'm like, fuck, I don't want to buy a broken console. So it's like I didn't buy it, I just left it there. But yeah, that's the same place where I bought my PS2, so, you know. And I'm also thinking of getting a man, this is what I hate when you're a fucking like kid. This is what I hate. It's like the next console comes up and like you don't want to play the old console because it's old and outdated. So it's like you trade in your console so you can buy new games and new accessories for the new console. And, you know, I had all these old consoles and they're all fucking gone because, you know, as a kid, I didn't want to fucking play those consoles because you want to play the new thing because, ew, those graphics are old. You have such a stupid, shitty mentality as a fucking kid. And now here I'm an adult trying to track down these consoles that I once had as a kid. And now I have to spend like $100 to $200 off of them because that's what people are selling them for. And, you know, I could have saved my money, you know, future me if I would have kept those consoles. But yeah, I think the PS2 has to be, the PS3 has to be backwards compatible for it. For it to even play or even emulate PS2 games in it. I don't think you can buy like a PS3 Slim, and if you could, then I won't even bother with the backwards compatible one, and I can just do that. Yeah, but I'm saying if I don't have to have the fat PS2 in order to do a firmware fucking hack and basically just, you know, play PS2 games off it, then I'll just do that and buy myself a cheap fucking PS3 Slim. But that's why I always wanted the original fat PS2 one because, the fat PS3 because it's the only one that's backwards compatible with PS2 games. But yeah. I'm gonna have to look into that more. I'm gonna have to research that more, Don. But I'm glad you let me know. Hopefully, I don't think you'll steer me in the wrong direction, but hopefully, what you say is true. So like that, I don't have to like look for a specific model and then spend whatever fucking money it is. I mean, they will all your hardware dies eventually, man. Your capacitors leak out. Nothing lasts forever. I mean, people are even getting disc and cartridge rot now. And you can play PS2 once off the 60 gigabyte. Because, and the reason why it's not for me streaming or anything. No, they don't. I mean, did you see that Sony recently, after the failure of Concord, did you guys see that statement made by the CFO? Where he literally said that they don't have any original IPs to basically work off of. And it's like, bro, like, okay, I can name some IPs now that Sony owns that they can reboot or they can basically make a new entry. All right, you got Jak and Daxter. There's Sly Cooper. I know they did a Ratchet and Clank game a few years ago when the launch of the PS5, but they can do another Ratchet and Clank game. They can revisit Siphon Filter. What else can they do? They can port Bloodborne. I'm trying to think of other games that Sony they can remaster the Getaway, which was like their own version of fucking GTA. Like it was a cinematic GTA type game, and it was in London, so it was British GTA. Yeah, they can bring back the Getaway. They can bring back SOCOM. They got Killzone. They got Resistance, dude. Infamous. Heavenly Sword. Like, dude, like I named at least 12, 14 different fucking franchises that they can bring back. And some of these franchises, like for example, Sly Cooper, the fourth game, like you said, Sly Cooper, the fourth game, they left it in a cliffhanger. I gotta play Siphon Filter on the channel sometime because my boy Spectre, I mean Vesku knows who he is, but you don't, Don. But one of my best friends, Spectre, he loves Siphon Filter, and I grew up playing Siphon Filter. I haven't played it in fucking decades. I haven't played Siphon Filter since I had a PS2 back when I was like 13, 14. So that's a franchise I would like to revisit. I mean, dude, okay, Sony right now, Jim Ryan, when he left, before he left Sony, he basically left Sony as a sinking ship because, let's be real, Sony sucks at multiplayer games. Like, they're very good at fucking single-player games, whereas Xbox has always been king with multiplayer. Things like Halo, Gears of War, the reason for having Xbox Live. Back in the original Xbox games, you wanted to play basically the Tom Clancy games. Yeah, it's funny. It's actually backwards. Xbox has a solid lineup of single-player games, where Xbox was mostly a multiplayer machine. Because the whole point was, give us $50 or whatever it is in your region a year so you can join into Xbox Live, where we have an actual online infrastructure. And Sony just makes all these cinematic, fucking third-person games that everybody likes. And I like those games every now and then, but, I like when games feel like games. When games feel like movies, that's when it becomes a fucking problem, because then the game the gameplay department just suffers for it because they're trying to tell a story. But anyways, yeah, I mean, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? And that's not even a Sony produced game. That's a fucking Square Enix game. And now Square Enix in the Tokyo Game Show, they're going to announce Final Fantasy games being ported over to Xbox. Why? Because they're missing out on a lot of money. Not putting it in a different platform. But anyways, that's true. The first time I ever played Bully was on the 360 with the Scholarship Edition because I didn't have it on the PS2. I mean, Sony has games. I'm not gonna be ignorant with that. Sony has like the Uncharted, Last of Us, the Order 1886. I'm trying to think of games they had before, during the PS3 era. Killzone took off during the PS3 era because that first game is boring as shit. Resistance kicked off. Like, they had franchises. Yeah, I mean it's the same thing with Microsoft. Like I own two Xboxes. I own a Series X in my freaking living room, and the reason why is because sometimes I want to play games on my TV, and if it's a game that I don't care about fucking modding, then I'm gonna play it on my TV, because sometimes I don't want to be on my PC. And I have a Series S sitting at right staring at me right now, and the reason why I have a Series S is because there's a lot of 360 games that are not backwards compatible, and they never got a fucking, like, for example, like the Gears of War trilogy. It's stuck on Xbox. It never got a PC release, except for the first game. The first game got a PC release, and then again, it got a PC release again when the Ultimate Edition came out, which was like the remake for the first game, and it's only exclusive to the Microsoft Store. It's not on Steam or anything. Yeah, but yeah, the reason why is because for example, I want to play The Darkness. The Darkness is one of my favorite fucking video games of all time. The problem with The Darkness is that it never came out for PC. The Darkness 2 is on PC, but the original game, which in my opinion I think is way better than the second game, that game's a fucking masterpiece. I'm gonna play it on the channel real soon. And the thing is that the only way I can play it is either basically emulating it through Xenia or basically playing it on like a series or on any Xbox 360 and up, because the game's backwards compatible with the modern Xboxes. The problem is that I don't want to do it with Xenia because there's issues there. Some games don't work well. I noticed that PS2, if any game that's emulated past PS2 and GameCube, I'm not gonna name the Xbox because the Xbox has this problem emulating games, but anything past GameCube, PS2, and even Wii, because the Wii is easily emulatable. But anything after the Wii, it just becomes impossible. 360 emulation is a pain in the ass. Xbox emulation is a pain in the ass. PS3 emulation is a pain in the ass. It's funny that it's easier to emulate a PS4 than it is a PS3. And it's easier to emulate a Switch than it is an original Xbox. The problem is that with making it just has to do with licensing. If like for example a company like EA owns, I don't know, for example, Burnout 3. Burnout 3 is my favorite Burnout game. Probably, Revenge and Burnout 3 are like basically neck and neck. The problem is that Burnout 3 is not backwards compatible with the Xbox Series X or the Xbox One because EA doesn't want to pay for the licensing when it comes to the music. So since the fact they don't want to renew the music for the game, it's just going to be lost forever. So yeah, like I say, emulation is king because I understand there's HD collections or master collections of the games that I just played, but I emulate a lot of these old games because if they don't have a dedicated like save feature, like it's a lot easier for me just to save state it. I know it's cheating the game and it's like, oh man, you're not having the true experience, but it's like, bro, I played this game fucking when it came out, dude. I got the true experience back in the day. So I know basically me dying, basically going back to the beginning of the fight or going back a couple rooms. Like I experienced that back, dude. That's fucking sad because MGS1 has a PC port. It's on GOG. You can actually buy it. That's so fucking sad that they just threw a PS1 ROM and said, "Here you go." See? That's why I didn't want to buy it, because I knew they were going to half-ass it. I'm actually afraid of what they're going to do with MGS4 on PC. You know what? I'll be really pissed. I'll be really pissed if they release the Master Collection and MGS4 is only exclusive for the PS5 because A, Sony didn't want to make another deal basically of excluding, of porting the game over to anything else. And then B, we couldn't get the game running on anything else. So you're going to play PS3. And not only that, not only is it not emulated on the PS5, but it's going to be cloud streamed. Because if you have a PS5 and you want to play PS3 games, you're not emulating the game on your PS5. When you play PS5 games on your PS3, you're playing it through a cloud server. Yeah, there actually were PC. Before the Master Collection, Besku, there were PC ports. I think on GOG and I think Steam. There were PC ports of MGS2 and 3, and of course Konami took them down. Their excuse was the fact that, or the excuse they gave everybody was the fact that the, what do you call this thing, that the footage that they used, like the old-timey war footage and stuff, or the president footage, that they showed, you know, the stock footage that they lost the licensing to it and they had to renew it. That might be true, but then it was funny that when they delisted it, not too long after they announced the master collection, and they, you know, it's like, why play the old ports when you can just play these new ports? Or did it have a PC port? I could have sworn it did. Let me see. Instead of me talking out of my ass, I just asked the internet. Oh, you're right. Apparently only had a PS2 and 3DS port, but there is an HD collection. And the HD collection only came out for the PS3, Xbox 360, PlayStation Vita, and the Nvidia Shield of all things. So yeah, you were correct and I was wrong. Well, like if they were able to make a fucking, that's my point. If they were able to make you know, if they were able to make a fucking a PC, an actual dedicated PC port for MGS3, they could have included, they could have at least included the fucking, you know, the PC port for MGS1. But you know, it's Konami, dude. You know, you're asking for a lot. You know, you're asking for too much. You should be grateful that they're giving you shit when they could have gave you throw up instead. But yeah, imagine, bro. You know what I think they're gonna do if they. I'm very interested on MGS4 because MGS4 for the longest time was we were being told that it was developed exclusively to work on the PS3 and nothing else. Can you imagine? And hear me out, Vesku. Can you imagine if MGS4 is nothing more than just the PS3 port emulated? You know, when you download MGS4, you know, all you're doing is just downloading a custom version of RCPCX3 that Konami has coded, that they got like 2 people to code themselves to make sure the game works. And that's the bare minimum. They're like, here you go. You download the game off stream. Yep. Or it's like Rockstar selling a pirated version or a cracked version of Max Payne on Steam. Here you go, guys. We didn't work on the crack because we couldn't be bothered to make the game work on modern consoles or modern systems. So here you go. Here's a crap version, and you still have to modify it because, you know, it's an old fucking game. Who gives a fuck? We're remaking those games right now. Why would you want to play the original? Because I don't know, bro. Because the remake might suck. You know, it might be beautiful graphically and it might play good, but you might omit certain things because, you know, oh man, it's too offensive, or, you know, it's a modern audience. You know, you're going to insult the fucking blue-haired guy. You're going to insult the pink-haired lady. You know, they're going to look at it and be like, that's misogynist. And I'm like, dude, Max Payne is as misogynist as you can get. It's a story about a man that lost his family and he's going by it through any means to basically get back at the fuckers who did it to him. I mean, that's as fucking manly as you get, dude. You know, you took everything away from me. Now I'm going to come and take away everything from you. You know, like I said, that's as manly as you get, man. You know, look at Concord. You know, you don't want to go woke, bro. You go woke, nobody wants to play your game. And that game's not coming back. I see all the copium of people who, you know, don't get me wrong. If they like the game, I feel bad for them. But let's be honest. Nobody wanted to play Concord. Nobody. I remember when they showed the trailer back like 3-4 months ago. I remember when they showed. Well, dude, the character design was terrible, dude. You know, it was terrible. Like, character design was terrible. Like, I didn't play the game for myself, but I saw some people streaming it. And bro, like, the gameplay was it just looked so slow. It didn't look anything appealing. Like, there's certain games, like, I understand people tell you, oh, you gotta play the game for you to know how it feels and before you judge your opinion. But there's some times where you can just look at the gameplay yourself and you can be like, I don't want to play this, man. Like, I'm not interested in this. There's so many hero shooters. There's so many first-person shooters. The only hero shooter, and I don't think you can classify it as a hero shooter, but it has hero shooter elements in it. The only hero shooter that I play, you know, on a regular basis is Battlefield 2042. And that's because you have, you know, specialists, which are nothing more than heroes that have their own fucking, you know, gameplay tweaks and gadgets that are exclusive to them, and an exclusive weapon or whatever. You know, that's hero shooter as it is. You know, TF2 is a hero shooter, and TF2 has existed long before there was a name for the genre. It was just a first-person shooter. Oh, by the way, you have Vesku. I think I saw that you have access to Deadlock. Can you send me an invite so I can play test it? Because I don't know anyone else in my friends list that has it. You know what's funny about Deadlock? Deadlock has like 100K people playing it, and the game's not even out yet. Yeah, send me an invite, please, because the only way you can get, you know, into the playtest if someone invites you, whether it's your friend or what, or Valve themselves. But yeah, if you can send me an invite, that'd be nice. Nice, yeah, I want to play it. Well, you wanna play it too? So this is what we do, Don. You can friend me on Steam. Friend me on Steam, and I'll send you an invite. Give me 1 second. I'll drop my Steam link. You seem like a cool dude. You're trying to stream that? All right, give me 1 second. Gotcha. God damn it. View my account. I forgot how to get your fucking friend code or whatever it is for people to send you an invite on Steam. Yeah, I guess just here's my Steam profile. There you go. I guess just copy and paste it on your Steam and just send me an invite or whatever. You send me an invite? All right. Where do you check that on Steam? Do I just go to the Deadlock do I just go to the Deadlock page and accept it from there? Because I didn't get notified or anything. A notification, you say? No, I didn't get a notification. Maybe it pops out later. Oh, wait. Oh, there you go, Dan. I got your friend request, Dan. I just accepted it. But yeah. I didn't get anything, bruh. Oh, god damn it. I gotta wait 2 days. All right, so Don, whenever I get my invite, I'll send you your invite. Okay? You just gotta wait 1 to 2 business days. They're gonna ship that shit straight from Amazon. There you go. Here's a physical copy. I don't have a disc tray. God damn it! It's 2024. What PC has a disc tray? And it'll be a picture of Gabe Newell fucking mooning the shit out of you, saying, "Here you go, bro." But yeah, all right. I just gotta wait until the invite then. But yeah, I guess I'll get notified. But no problem. Oh, there's a Discord. I don't know if it's on my it might be Don, but you can join my Discord. I have the link in the description. I don't know if that link is fucking active anymore. It's been there for a while. If not, it should be. It should work. But if not, I'll post a link here in the comments. All right, I got your screenshot. It does work. Okay, cool. So yeah, if you want to join the Discord, you can join there, and you know, we can always play games together or whatever. But yeah, we can do. I don't know. I mean, if we can play games together, you never know. We can stream shit if you're cool enough. I'm always looking for people to collaborate with anyway. So playing games with people who are cool. So, oh, there you are. Welcome to the Discord, my friend. But anyways, you guys, I'll see you guys later. The game ended like 20 minutes ago. I just been rambling. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. I'll be on the Discord, so if you guys want to chat, I'll be there. But I'm going to turn off my computer. I'm going to go eat something, and I got to take a piss. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.